With me is the Italian ambassador. Sir, welcome to WION, and it's always pleasure to speak to you. And we know that India-Italy relationship is a very strong relationship. But let me get a brief idea, a general view about the India-Italy relationship. How do you see this relationship as, which is in a very positive trajectory currently?
Well, I just mentioned this. In 2 years, the prime ministers met 5 times, and um, and the last one was in November, and they signed a joint action plan to give concrete contents to our strategic partnership. What does it mean? It means to identify, in a very pragmatic way, 10 areas of collaboration to which on which to focus. Starting, of course, from a structured political dialogue. And we had, after that, a visit of immediately of the Minister of Industry. The Minister of Defense will come. The two Deputy Ministers of Foreign Affairs and Defense came. And we will have in April, on the 10th and 11th of April, a big business, science and technology forum with a large delegation, both of companies and of universities and research centers, led by the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of University and Research. So this is a practical demonstration that we want to go beyond rhetorical slogans and implement what we have planned to do.
This is a question perhaps the entire country wants to ask. The personal chemistry between Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Italian Prime Minister, how has it helped in the relationship as well?
Very much so, because this applies to many leaders. Because in contemporary politics, the personal chemistry between leaders is crucial. Now, it's crucial, but is it enough? I don't think so. I mean, you cannot just rely on personal chemistry between two persons, even if at the top of their responsibilities. In this case, hashtag melody is based on concrete complementarities. I give you some examples. History and geography. We were trading partners at the time of the Roman Empire, because the Golden Road between the Empire of Augustus in Rome and the south of India, trading wine and black pepper, was already there 2,000 years ago. And this IMEC idea is just the re-edition of what already existed. You want to develop a robust industrial manufacturing system. We are the second industrial powerhouse in Europe. And we are very good at machinery. So there is objective complementarity. Mobility. You have a huge labor basin. We have gaps in our labor market. So we did sign a mobility agreement to make it a win-win situation. And so we will bring to Italy qualified personnel, provided that is skilled here, beyond the quotas of the migration decree. I gave you 3 examples in history, geography, and the labor market that demonstrate that there are all the conditions to make it a real and thriving and growing partnership.
So my last question to you is the IMEC, the India, Middle East, Europe corridor. This was a corridor announced here in Delhi in 2023. But how do you see the Italian role in terms of being an important partner in making sure that this connectivity project sees the light of the day?
You know, the concept of Indo-Pacific was invented by Shinzo Abe, the former Prime Minister of Japan, and he talked about the convergence of 2 seas. And we are talking about the convergence of 3 seas. I mean, the Indo-Pacific and the Mediterranean. If you join that, you have 60% of the global trade, 70% of the investments. And so as I said, also history demonstrates that this was already happening 2000 years ago. Of course, it has to happen now, not only for goods, at that time was black pepper, but also for data. Data is the new good. And we, as an Italian company, we are posing a cable that will connect Mumbai to Genoa in the north of Italy, and will be a high speed data highway. Of course, there is the crisis in Middle East. We hope that this ceasefire will stabilize, but this vision, which is a great vision, due to the capacity to see beyond of the Indian government, I think is at the same time, peace is a precondition to realize this, but at the same time, IMEC is also a powerful factor of stabilization of that region and of shared prosperity for all of us. So we are the natural terminal of that route. Probably Trieste is the best way, because once you arrive at Trieste, which is north of the Adriatic Sea, not by chance was the port of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, you are in the middle of Europe. And there are infrastructures, because when you consider a port, you have to consider the infrastructures that are beyond the port. So if there are trains, highways and so on, which is the case of Trieste.
Well, on that note, thank you so much, sir. It was lovely speaking to you, and hopefully we can see you in our office very soon, sir, as well. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Sidhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.